Histology of kidney. As you can see in this section, the longitudinal section, that there are three distinct regions. The outer region called the cortex region, the inner pinkish, dark pinkish in color known as the medulla region, and the whitish region known as the helium. A longitudinal section through kidney shows the three parts: cortex, medulla, and renal sinus, constituting the helium. It is place where the blood vessel and nerve enters and exit the kidney. First, the medullary region. It is the inner dark pinkish pale striated part. It is made up of about 4 to 14 striated conical masses called the renal pyramid. Each pyramid has its base directed outwards towards the cortex and its apex inwards. The tip of the pyramid is called the renal papillae. Medulla, as I have already told you, contains multiple pyramids. The spaces between these pyramids are called the renal column, through which the blood vessels pass. On an average, there are about 8 renal pyramids in each kidney. The renal pyramids, along with the adjoining cortical region, forms the lobes of kidney, or we can say that renal pyramid along with adjoining cortical region is called the lobes of kidney. Renal pelvis leads to the ureter on the outside of the kidney. On the inside of the kidney, the renal pelvis branches out into major calyx, 2-3 extension, which further branches into minor calyxes. The ureters are the urine-bearing tube that exit the kidney and empties into the urinary bladder. Cortex. It forms the outer or the peripheral reddish brown granular part. It is granular due to the presence of nephrons. As you may, I have already told you many times, nephrons are the functional unit of the kidney. The part of the cortical tissue invade the medulla and lie between the adjacent pyramid, forming the renal column, also known as the Bertini's column. Third region, the renal sinus. Internally, the ileum leads to a space called renal sinus, which is occupied by upper expanded part of the ureter called renal pelvis. The renal pelvis divide into two or three parts called major calyxes, as I have already told you, and each major calyx divide into 6 to 20 minor calyxes. Each minor calyx is shaped like a cup. The papilla of the medullary pyramid fit into the minor calyx. Papilla, as I have already told you, is the tip of the pyramid, and pyramids are present in the medullary region. Medulla contain multiple pyramidal tissue masses. So the tip of each renal papilla fits into one of the minor calyxes, each of the minor calyxes. Each kidney consists of closely packed microscopic coiled tubular structure called the nephrons. Nephrons are the structural and functional unit of kidney, and there are about 1.2 million nephron in each kidney. You can see the cortex region, which is granular, the renal pyramids, the major calyx, the renal column, the minor calyx, into which the tip of pyramid known as the renal papillae fit into. You can see the renal pelvis region. So this is the model of a kidney showing various parts: the renal papillae, the minor calyx, the major calyx, the pyramids,